In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a complete beginner's guide to using Zendrop for your Shopify dropshipping store. So let's get right into it. Now, first of all, to go ahead and actually get Zendrop on your store, it's very simple to do. You want to go to your Shopify store and then click on the Shopify App Store button. And once you've gone to here, you can type it in, so Zendrop. And you should see it will look like this one here. Just click down here, there'll be a button that says install, and you can install it on your store just like that. Very simple to go ahead and do. Now from here, what you can do is you can click on it and you can open the app and it should take us to the app. Now bear in mind there will be some billing over here, so just check that because you will get billed on it. So here we are inside of Zendrop, and it's a very easy to use platform. It's designed to be user friendly. The first thing we can go ahead and do is we can go to the find product section here and we can just type in the product that we want to sell. So let's say we want to sell a distance bracelet, and distance bracelet was my first winner ever about 5 years ago. We can go ahead and we can find the product here. So this is one of the products. What you'll see is you'll have the title of the product. You'll also have who fulfills it, so most of them are fulfilled by Zendrop. And you'll also have the product price, so this is how much the product costs. What you can then do is you can click on it, and when you click onto it, you're going to see more information about the product. So you'll see here we've got the variants, so we actually have the real costs here. Let's say we want to sell the black and white one. We can see black and white, the product cost is $2.31, and then the shipping cost to the UK is going to be $3.70. which makes the overall price $6.01. So you can see here, we can actually click on this and we can change the shipping location. So let's say we are shipping to the US. We can see the shipping price actually goes down quite a lot to the US. So just bear in mind that it will change based upon your location. So there we go. And we can also see the shipping time. So this is going to be average about 10 days, which is pretty good for drop shipping. And this is obviously a pro of using Zendrop itself. So once we're happy with that, we can go ahead and we can click on the add to my products button. Once we've done that, we can go over to the left hand side, and this is going to be the my product section, and you can see the product that we've just added is in here. So what we can do is we can go over to where it says review and publish, and this is going to allow us to change the product details before we go ahead and add it to our store. So the first thing we might want to do is change the name, so I'll just put set of couples distance bracelets. We have the tags here, product type, the collection. Then we can go over to the description here. We can change the description if we want to. We have all of the simple editor here, but you can also change this inside of Shopify. I'd probably recommend that. So you might even just leave it like this and then you can change it later. And then next up we have the variants. So here we want to select which variants we want. So I'm just going to remove these ones, say I don't want these ones here. And let's say I only want this one here. We can see the product cost, the shipping cost, we can change the country as I said, and here's the sales price. So when I sold this product, I think I was selling it for $25 maybe. So we could probably sell it for $25 to $30 for the set. It tells us the profit there, which is actually a decent profit for this, depending on how you're selling it. And we can also go here and select the images. So I would remove the images that aren't related to the product, different color variants. And I can go ahead and click on publish to my store. And there we go, you can see it's now linked to my store. So if I was to go ahead and click on this, it will go over to the product on the store. And you can see here it is on the back end, and I can change any details I want about it. But you can see it's inputted the price. And I believe this has actually converted it to the currency on the store, which is pretty cool. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Now down below, I've left a link to a completely free course/case study, which shows you how I generated over £1.5 million with my food e-commerce brand. I'm not going to promise you overnight you'll be a wild success with this. I'm just going to show you the raw information and the raw strategies I use specifically to build my brand. So it's really valuable information, and as I said, it's completely free. So you can go down below, click on the link and join it. Now, what you can see here is we also have these unlinked products, and these are products that need to be linked up. So it's really easy to go ahead and do that. Let's say we want to link up this one. We can click on link or source, and we can find the product in here. So this product is going to be a couple photo bracelet, I guess you could say, or maybe even just a photo bracelet. And we could go down and basically find the product that we're looking for. It's a little bit hard to see, so I'll just zoom in a bit. Now if you can't find it in here, you can click on the source product button and click this, and this is basically going to go ahead and send it to Zendrop, and they are going to go ahead and source it for you. So they're going to look at the product and they're going to go ahead and link it up, and they'll send you an email once they've found the product and they've found the price. So they're basically an agent that's going to give you the quote for it. So you can see the process right now is sourcing. So essentially the way that this now works is that every time you get an order on your Shopify store, it's going to come into Zendrop here. So we can go to the orders section, and you can see all these different orders that have come in here. We can go ahead, and if they were linked up, we'd be able to select them and we'd be able to pay for them. And the way this works is you pay for them and it will send their information to the supplier, and it means that the supplier can then ship the item directly to the customer without you having to get involved, which is pretty cool. In order to do that as well, you're going to have to top up your balance. You can use all these methods: credit card, PayPal, Pix, or Boleto. I would probably use the top two. I don't know what the other two are. And you've also got a few sections here. So you've got auto fulfillment, meaning that if you top up your balance, the second somebody places an order, it's going to automatically fulfill that. It will come out of your balance straight away, and it will fill the order straight away. But you can also change it to like daily fulfillment. Let's say at the end of every day you wanted to fulfill, you can go ahead and do that. So it's a really cool way of just keeping everything organized. Back in the day, you would have to use a VA to sort of fulfill it all manually for you. This just makes it so much easier and allows you to stay organized and have good shipping times with your customers. Now what you'll notice here is you've got this branding section here. And this is a really cool feature that allows you to put custom branding in with your items. So to actually configure that, you have to go over here to the branding section. And what we can do when we get here is we can go ahead and we can create our custom card. So they have a few different ways you could do this. First of all, they have an example card that you can go ahead and look at. So this is their example card, and if you want to, you can just change the logo, you can change the text, the address, that kind of stuff. And to do that, it's very simple. You just add your logo in here. You will go ahead and add the title, the message, and your address, all that kind of stuff. And you can even download a sample so you'll see what it looks like. But once you press save, that will be your branding. Or you can go ahead and have a completely custom one. So a 1200 by 840 pixel image. So you can just create this on Photoshop or something like that. I can make a video on that at some point if you'd like to. But you can go ahead and you can just add it into here, and that's going to be the custom branding. So what you would then do is you would go back onto the order section, you would turn this on, and now with every single order, they're going to add in your custom branding slip. This is really cool if you're trying to build some kind of long-term branding, you want to increase the lifetime value of your customers. You can go ahead and you can select that. They also have this here, which is bundles and subscription boxes. So if you want to go ahead and you want to bundle multiple items together, so what we can do here is we can search for products. So let's say we want to do a candle. We can search on here and we can find the candle. Now we can also use the product ID. So if we go to my products, we can, find this product here. And I believe if you find this bit of text here, I believe this is the product ID. So we should be able to go down here, create a bundle, paste this number in, hit enter. No product found. For some reason that doesn't seem to be working. It should work like that, but if not, you can just search for the product. So maybe we can just put this in. Again, no product found. So it's a little bit janky, as you can see. Let's try this. No product found. You see it's a little bit janky, but you can get them to source it if not. But we could just go ahead and we could bundle, these two products together. Press next. We can, make a bundle name. So candles. We can go ahead and create it there. And then we can go ahead, add to my products. You can see it's now in the my product section here. And we can review and publish. And it means that somebody purchases this item, it's going to get shipped together and it will fulfill it all together in one thing. One of the benefits of this is that you should save on shipping. They'll be able to ship it all together, meaning they don't have to ship it individually. So you should be able to save on shipping costs there. So this is a really good way to do it. And especially for doing upsells, you can integrate this into your upsell flow so that it gets shipped together. But I'll speak about that in another video about upsells. But again, you can do the same thing with subscription boxes, exactly the same sort of thing. You select the bundle month 1, the bundle month 2, and you can create custom bundles for each month and configure it like this. But it's just a really cool way that you can go ahead and set it up. And I can create a video about how to dropship subscriptions too, because this is actually a really cool model that is pretty good these days. Now down here they have some extras like the sourcing a new product. We've already kind of looked at that. They also have their trending product stuff. One piece of advice I would give is probably don't look at this, because everybody else is going to be looking at this, meaning these products are not going to be great to go ahead and test. But it really depends on your strategy. Some of the more advanced dropshippers will just test all of these products, and I can guarantee some of them are going to be scaling these products to insane numbers through some crazy different methods. So it all depends on the strategy you're going for, really. They've also got their Zendrop Academy, which just talks about how to use it, and their AI as well, which again is pretty useless. Down here they also have their print on demand section, so this is quite cool if you want to run some kind of print on demand store. You've got all the different t-shirts, you've got the flip-flops, you've got all of these different items here, but print on demand is not my strong point. I've done very minimal of it, so I wouldn't really be able to give much good advice on how to make a good design. But you see they have a designer in here, so if it's something you want to look at, you can go ahead and do it in there. You can add your logos, whatever you need to do. And that's basically how you go ahead and use Zendrop. There are more features here. You've got all of your different settings tabs that you can go through. You can add your light mode, your dark mode, as well as your billing, your profile, and all that kind of stuff. Now the last thing I'll show you is the dashboard here. This will show you your sales, your orders, your costs, and your profit overall here. This is your profit before all your ad costs, of course. But it's pretty cool to see it all in here, and it's just a nice breakdown overall, just to keep it simple for you. This will tell you how much you've actually paid instead of having to keep a spreadsheet and that kind of thing. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, down below I've left a link to the completely free guide / course / case study about my £1.5 million food brand. It really just outlines the raw facts of e-commerce, the truth, even the ugly parts, and it just shows you exactly what you need to do if you want to go ahead and create an e-commerce brand. But go ahead, click the link, and you can join for free.